Let's talk to Joshua in Canada. Joshua, you're live with Eric and V. What would you like to talk about today?
Hi, Eric. Hi, V.
Hello.
I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness, and I'm struggling with coming to terms right now with questions that I'm having within my own belief systems, but also with just coming to terms to, during this question period, how to forgive yourself for things that, looking back on it now, that you're questioning that you did for the church that are horrible things by any extent of relationships, like with how you fight past religion and allow yourself to forgive yourself.
So,
and you've been indoctrinated for so long.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I'm going to refer back to a dear friend of mine, Marie Delafont-LePage, who has a podcast called Everyone's Autonomous. And they actually, in a conversation with me, helped me deal with that in a way. They said, Eric, here's your homework. And I'm going to give you my homework. Okay, Joshua?
Okay.
Get a banana. Find a banana if you can. Find somewhere nice and peaceful. You know, if you're allowed to go to a park, go to a park. If not, find somewhere where you can get a good view of nature and eat that banana. And while you're eating that banana, tell yourself, I am an ape. I am an ape, and I would not treat another ape the same way I'm treating myself. Because it's not fair. There are tons of people who've left religion after doing terrible things that we celebrate. You know, and my go-to is the people who left the Westboro Baptist Church. Those people held signs out, you know, in front of military funerals saying that, you know, we should celebrate the deaths of heroes because God hates gay people, right? And yet we celebrate the people who came out of it and said, you know what? No, this isn't right. You know, we've had callers who've called in to talk Heathen before who said, hey, I raised my children in the church and they believe, and I don't anymore. And now I'm wondering what should I do because I feel like I've taught my children wrong. But the thing is, brother, it's okay. It's okay. Don't be cruel to this ape. You know, you have the rest of your life to do the best that you can with what you got, but we can't change the past. The best we can do is resolve to do the best we can with the future. But don't be meaner to you than you would be to another person. It's not fair. It's not fair to you.
I'm sorry. I guess
Yeah, sorry if I dropped a bomb there.
I just like my entire family's in the church, so like you guys are really the only ones that, and this is a big step for me to even call in and talk about this.
You're getting a lot of love in the for sure.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know how much you guys know about the witnesses and all that, but like I was part of the committees that would go in there and fight for fellow believers to refuse life-saving treatment, and it's just leaving now and having questions where I'm stepping away for that. Like, it's hard because like looking at it now, it feels like in a way like I killed them, right? Like that's so it's just you saying not to be meaner to myself than I would be to another person at this point in my life. It's a lot, and I don't mean to laugh about it. It's just nervous, and
it's okay. It's understandable. It's understandable, man. And it's okay. Have you discovered any other atheist YouTubers?
Well, I mean,
Or any other, sorry,
the,
XJ YouTubers, to be specific?
no, I've listened to you guys a little. YouTube's, when I first started, Question does a great job at recognizing shit. And originally I turned in and I was watching it because, no offense, I thought you guys were idiots to deny God. And then,
I think I'm an idiot, but for entirely different reasons.
and just like I sat down and it was, I'm going to prove them wrong. And then I realized how uneducated I was and how I like searching for all those answers to try to confirm your belief and working from, well, this is my assumption of the world, back to it to try to prove that what I had been told my entire life.
Yeah. You know, what's interesting is that is, at least in my experience, a big reason why there's the trope of the angry atheist, because you feel lied to. And over time, I'll tell you, at least from my own experience, over time you recognize that people weren't doing it on purpose, but they had the same view of the world that you did. And when you have a lot of people propping each other up in that bubble, it's hard to get out. It's really hard to get out. So I definitely suggest checking out other XJ dubs. Telltale is a dear friend of mine, and he's got an awesome channel. Also, we had Lloyd Evans on Talk Heathen before, who's an XJ dub, who has incredible content and is just a super sweet dude as well. Definitely check them out. I think that could be a good place to plug in. Also, check out our Discord, because we've got some really awesome people who would love to talk to you, who love talking about this stuff. I'm really, really proud of them.
Yeah, I actually joined the Discord last night.
Yeah, right.
And I talked a little to a few of the people there because
I wonder if I missed you. I was on there last night too.
It's a question of like what I was talking to them about is like I've believed a lie for so long. Like, how do I know what to believe now? And I mean, a few of them were just like, don't trust anybody until they give you a reason to do it. But it's just, my larger question for calling in today was like, because of my entire growing up experience and my entire life up to this point was surrounded by forgiveness comes through God. Like, how do I let myself do that? And you've already kind of answered that.
Well, I'm really glad.
Joshua, I just want to, sorry, your call kind of really hit me. You're in the right place and you're doing the right thing. You are a human who has made some mistakes. And honestly, everybody on this call right now can feel that and share in that, because it's been all of us. And the only thing you can do, you cannot blame yourself for being indoctrinated. You did not have a choice in what you were taught. So take that weight off your shoulders. You are doing a huge and scary and self-sacrificial thing right now. But in the same sense, it's the most self-preservation that maybe has. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. My point is,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you guys upset.
No, this is good. Good emotion. Good stuff. Yeah. Now, my point though is that you're doing a good thing now. You're on the right track, and you're doing a very hard thing. And that's all that anyone can ask of you. There is no divine record of rights and wrongs. If you have the opportunity to go back and make a physical difference in some way, sure, take that opportunity if you can, if it'll make you feel better, if it'll help other people. But nobody's keeping track. No one's keeping score. You're not going to have to reckon with this at the end of your life. There is no watcher. here. It's just us. And it's just this present moment. And you are doing the right thing. And that by itself is huge.
All right. Well, thank you. That helps a lot. I'm sure there's other callers to get to. So
Yeah.
I'll go see if I can get a banana. And
Sounds good. Do your homework. Take care, brother.
all right. Bye-bye.
All right. We might want to move the other callers over to Discord. I know I'm going to hop on the Discord. What about you, V?
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it.
Yeah. Cool.